Okay, hello again. And we're dating, I mean solving the murder of a human girl in this bird game. This is not what you expected?
No, not even a little bit.
Not even...
I expected some lighthearted dating sim that's really weird, but somewhat normal amongst all the weirdness.
Yeah.
But no, it's just going full on crazy.
Best boy Sakuya getting some play and...
Getting some what?
I don't know, just... Anyway. So we're in this... What?
I can't believe it that Sakuya is actually my favorite
I know, right?
now.
He was my favorite before, but now he's even better.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were in the secret basement. Nageki was like some sort of hyper sickness vector. And yeah.
Yeah.
Recap complete. This is you. Let's go.
In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experiments.
Yikes.
I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or...
Oh no.
Oh no!
You're late, Mr. Kawara. I have grown tired of waiting. The Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein! Doctor.
It wasn't just Hyoko. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this?
Must I repeat myself? I told you before, I merely disassembled Miss Tosaka after the fact. I did not kill her.
Do you think I care?
It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Tosaka Hyoko? Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's world, Textorif Melodofunis. He will lay a spell on you. Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself. Oh no.
Oh no. An iron grill drops behind me, like an evil wizard's portcullis. What the frick is a portcullis?
I don't know, something a wizard uses.
I'm cut off.
Oh dear, we appear to be shut in.
No duh.
No, the dark spell!
What are you doing?
Nothing at all, I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kawara. Now let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek.
You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here, too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind.
How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful.
Operation Hatoful. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Charon virus?
Precisely. It does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You were exemplary. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful, quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. The Charon virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have to send live carriers into their society and allow it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Charon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Chiron available to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate.
You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself.
Indeed. It had not occurred to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad for the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death, but thankfully we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and kept them to this day. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise the subject's immune system. Oh no. Creating I figured it out. Creating a compatibility like Fujishiro Nageki's.
Wait, did Ryota kill her?
Ryota was always really sickly.
No!
No!
Did he kill her?
Oh no!
On accident?
Oh no!
Compromise the immune system? They die.
Indeed, even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Charon virus, if they died to some other infection, it would all be for naught. Remember, Ryota always was going to the doctor's office?
No.
Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system.
No.
I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Mr. Kawara. I give you full marks.
Full marks? No. No. My head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wriggling about deep inside my brain.
Are you... Oh, this is you, I think.
Who is it? Mr. Nanaki.
Yeah, this is her.
Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Hyoko came to the infirmary. To see me?
You have come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot?
Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwamine gives me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Hyoko is reaching toward me. Wanna go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Hyoko falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, I can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. No. No, 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 no. Goodbye, Hyoko. See you tomorrow, but you won't see her tomorrow because you killed her. Wait, he just left her while she's sitting there and she can't breathe?
I don't know.
She fell down before my eyes. And then...
The experiment was a resounding success. Mr. Tosaka displayed the archetypical symptoms of a human infected with Charon virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes in contact with you will die. You see?
No! You're lying. Hyoko and I were together since we were children.
Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this?
No. Is it her head?
It's the Scarecrow's head.
The Scarecrow's head? I hope it's not.
Yes, alas the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It is one of the labor model new humans developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down entirely due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove Party researcher's will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. And now the next question, what is inside the bag?
A human's head?
What's in the bag?
It's Hyoko's
No, close, but you have to be much more specific.
It's Hyoko's head.
I believe we have Miss Tostaka's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing?
Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to look for clues. I may well have missed something. Wait. He doesn't mean Hyoko's brain?
Correct, you do catch on quickly. Miss Tosaka didn't come to meet you quite frequently. Or did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she had lost much of her personality.
Then she's alive? But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her?
That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but it really is quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world up until a few minutes ago. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say.
No.
Alas, Miss Tosaka's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged.
No.
The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads.
No.
Yesterday her body, and today her mind.
No.
You are a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kowara.
No. I killed Hyoko. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way?
This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Tosaka told me long ago? Come, follow me.
He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Hyoko is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose.
You are obedient, Mr. Kowara. Wait, Textoris medulla funis! The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return. That's right. The doctor's probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kowara. Come back! Thank you for bringing Mr. Kowara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? This presence, Mystic Phantom, the avatar of miasma. You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure?
Two humans lie in the twisted pile. They are Hyoko's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. Oh my goodness, this is so sad. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came. It spoke to us.
Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you, so tell me.
I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Hyoko continued. I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded.
It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen.
Are they talking to God?
Someone's...
When we were children, that's right. That was you.
That was the other thing you had forgotten. You'll remember it, I see.
Oh, that was Shu?
That was Shu.
8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Hyoko's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight.
You and Mr. Saka both said you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so I am carrying out your wish just as you stated it.
How does that help peace?
Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see.
Why did you choose me back then?
Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you it was not a coincidence. I am not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish, though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all that I have done for you.
Oh, shut up. I don't care about anything now. Hyoko's gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is to be like, I wish I'd never been born.
Jeez.
I don't want to see anything anymore.
Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist. So soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawara. Ah, my crimson breast senses, dang. Talking will only make it worse, Togure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it's getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight!
Oka-san saves the day.
Hold on just a little longer. We can get you out of there. I will try to open the cage, Oko. You see to the gas. Oka-san will not fail. Oh, much better. No one can say you slack off as a student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Beast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go? Cool. Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Cool. Oh no! We doubt the doctor is making him drink. No doubt the doctor is making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? Is that a slur?
I don't know.
Is that a word?
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not a slur.
I hope it's not a slur. Moment, please, folks. Poltroon.
An utter coward.
Okay.
Okay, that's not really a slur.
That's not a slur.
We're good.
He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive? Oh no!
Oh, no.
Cool, Okasan has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal. Miserable medicine man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here?
Man, I hope someone beats the crap out of this guy.
I hope we beat the crap out of him. Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara? I have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. So that's why you wanted all the humans gathered here.
Oh my no.
That way the instant they try and shoot Kawara, they just die.
No!
No! Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara?
Say something!
It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Bah! He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time. What does that mean? His duty now is to fly about the world spreading the seeds of throughout all humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Cool, do not fear. Okusan will stop Ryota here and now.
Yeah.
Cool. There he goes. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed? We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that.
Teamwork.
How can we keep him here?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Kawara is very strong but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Kagure. What? Him? He's nuts. Black Bean Dada! There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop! Ah! Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Hagure is able to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints.
Let's go.
I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can become stronger than usual? The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the bloodstained hand, I seal the funeral song. Cool, Okasan attack! Okasan cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota! There we go, perfect!
I like how the teacher just stands there not doing anything.
Who's supposed to convince Ryota to stop while others are being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness! Don't think about consequences, Shirogane, just go along with it! Prepare yourselves! We fight, brethren bound with the red lotus feathers! Uh-oh. I think this is a boss fight, David.
Here we go.
You wanna just finish this?
Let's finish it.
Finish this! Yeah, Ryota Textor's Melodus Funuus appears, I'm still gonna say.
Okay.
Oh man, we got the final boss theme going.
Alright, let's do this. Let's save the world.
Let's save the world, David.
That being said, by saving the world, they're sacrificing everybody in the school because the humans are going to come in and shoot all of them.
Yeah, whatever.
It's for the greater good. Though.
Angel's turn. Black Demon, be silent. Pure Wings awaken. Which one, David? I say pure. Or what do you think?
Pure Wings awaken because we win not by. Whatever.
Textorus Modellus Funo, it's time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus.
To quote Star Wars.
San's turn.
We don't win.
Cool! Cool!
Let's go with Cuckoo. Get him with the double attack.
Cool! A violent Ryota is it's not a good Ryota. Come to your senses. This is Kazuaki's turn. Come back. Listen to us. Yo, this is hype!
I don't know!
Listen, it doesn't. I don't think it matters.
Okay. Come back.
We're all trying our best for you, Kawara. Come back to us. Sakuya's turn.
Pull yourself together.
Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawara! This is not the path you must travel! Oh no. His turn.
Here's the question mark.
This is you!
Jeez, Ryota, is this...
I think it is!
Jeez, Ryota, you're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character the story needs.
The party's unbalanced.
Wake up already, Ryota. Ryota was defeated. Who was it?
I know. Who's the only Berserker class we know?
I don't know.
It's yeah, only Hiyoko would say something as weird and dumb as that. Kawara, pull yourself together. Do you want this?
No. I don't.
Cool. Ryota's a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself.
I don't want to make anyone sad.
The remitter reactivated. Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was inefficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Beast.
Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault.
It is all but entirely his fault.
Yeah, it really is.
Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you.
Tell me, Doctor. Why did you go so far to grant my wish?
Because I'm insane! That's probably the answer.
Probably. Why did I grant your wish?
Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It's not worth telling. It was merely an experiment. That has now come to an end.
You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. We still don't know who Triple Question Mark was.
It's Hiyoko.
From Beyond the Grave?
Yes!
How is she a Berserker class, though?
It's a joke, David. Remember how many times Hiyoko said dumb, weird stuff like that?
I mean, yeah, but...
And if she was a class of RPG character, she'd be Berserker class.
Isn't Berserkers... I mean, never mind.
Yeah, ignore that. That was a joke, David. Not meant to be tied into the story.
I know, but it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Just continue.
The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you were expecting, I assure you. I'm insane! No. Okay. Hey, good morning, Lisa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? Or, whatever this is.
What is this, sir? You seem excited.
It's amazing. The healers we got earlier.
Healers? Ah, the Hela cells from last month.
Yes, them. From the unusually old human.
Aiding science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name?
You've always been serious like that, Lisa. Or Isa. These samples are little like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully.
Just how many lovebirds do you have again?
Oh man, his shoe being pushed on by like a dead lover. That's dumb.
That would be pretty dumb. Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead.
Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality.
Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things.
It's all about love.
Or intuition?
That too. Kawara. Oh yeah, so this is. Oh, that was Kawara and. Or. Kawara Ryuji is probably the most gifted researcher alive. So that's Ryuji, or Kawara's brother. Nageki's brother.
But Nageki's name was Fujushiro, right?
Oh no, never mind. Kawara.
It's Ryota, Kawara Ryota, right?
Oh yeah, so Kawara Ryuji.
So this is either his father or his brother.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Hey, good morning, Lisa. Okay, so who are we? Nice weather, huh? It makes me want to do something outside.
It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now.
It's good morning whenever I get up, Isa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life.
Sophistry?
Hey, good morning, Isa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one?
I didn't ask you to pick it up for me.
Here, take it. It's not like we're running out.
You sound like a pushy salesman.
Your right wing's injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
Been doing fine so far.
Hey, good morning, Isa. Hey, can I ask you something?
What is it, sir? I am somewhat busy.
You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to stay.
Talking like this gets us nowhere.
Guess what? I had a kid.
So it is his son. I see. Congratulations.
Wait. Okay.
What? Don't you have anything else? Oh, that's you.
What? Don't you have anything else to say?
Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the children, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory.
The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Isa. I brought you something cool.
What is it?
A fossil, look at it. It's huge.
You act like an excited child.
Okay, wait. I think
Isa Shu?
Isa is Shu, and you could be the other voice.
Okay.
You act like an excited child.
Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with spouse. What the?
I will carry on your research while you are out then. Go on.
Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation's fun. My next one's at the start of the month.
While I'm interested in your work, sir, I'm partway through a fascinating process at this moment. Perhaps another time.
Yeah? I'll invite you next time, then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast.
Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I'll make sure to open time in my schedule, though.
His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you, my bad.
He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to the disease, so I was sure that he would die in this examination room surrounded by his family. Isa, I always knew this was a possibility. Oh, that's you. Yes, sir.
I don't regret the way I did things.
No, sir.
But I just remembered. I do have one regret.
Yes, sir.
I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Isa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead?
Ah, a rather vague request.
He's too nice. He'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Oh, is that you?
I don't know.
Haha. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything.
Very well. I shall remember. Well, what is his name?
Ryota. It's Kawara. Ryota.
You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings, and I've chased your shadow since then. Is that what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or is it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawara Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now.
The game's still not over?
Oh, do you think we need to finish this next time?
Watch, we'll finish it next time. It'll be like a 5-minute episode.
If it is, I'll just cut them together.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
Oh man, things are finally coming together. Jeez.
That's about time.